Klaus Meiner.
I'm Schenker.
And I'm Matthias Jabs
From the Scorpions. And you're watching Fúria on MTV.
On the road for more than 1 year.
Yeah.
Do you feel that, do you have this kind of family feeling?
The good thing is, you know, in between touring, to go back in the studio, especially when you're writing, you find out much better what you need for the next record. You know, you go back, play in front of an audience, you know, and then you go back into the writing situation, and you have a much better feel, you know, what kind of songs you go for, you know, and that's great.
Do you play it live?
Something our management always recommends, but we haven't done it yet, you know, because it's kind of hard when we play somewhere and people expect the songs they know in a way, and also you got to be a bit careful about, you know, the bootlegs and stuff. So you don't want to play your unreleased songs, you know, before they come out. So that's the only problem. It would be perfect to do that though, because then you could see the immediate reaction. You know, people go, oh, then you better don't put it on the album.
The first album, already Lonesome Crow, there was 2 ballads on, you know, because that's a part of us. For us it's boring to only play hard rock and, you know, like from the first minute to the last. In between, to have these ballads and have the melodies and singing along with the people and stuff like this, that is much better for us also as a musician. You know, it's good to play the hard stuff, but also to do more the feel for stuff, like in the ballads, play the guitar of that or have a nice song. That's good too. And we did it from the first album as a part of the Scorpions, and of course, many radio stations picking when they listen to the new Scorpions album, the first thing what they're doing is they're looking where are the ballads, you know, and they're playing the ballads because the other stuff is very hard to present in the radio.
That's right.
In this case, in the rest of the world, we are famous for a ballad. America mostly, or here, we are more famous for a rocker like a Hurricane and Tease Me, Please Me and Alienation or whatever. You know, in this case, it's a good balance, and we try to hold the balance as good as we can. You know.
Oh, what happened?
You know, as a guitar player, like Richard says, after playing this long guitar, your backbone is very much in danger, you know, and especially when you go on stage and when we played in ice halls. You know what it means? There's normally ice hockey, yeah, and then there's ice covered, and then you're getting cold air, you're sweating, cold air comes here, and then you're jumping around, and then poof, your back gets cracked. So in this case, I tried to survive and finish a tour, but in the end, and I can't really, when I be on stage, I can't really not doing half. You know, I have to give always 100%. And of course, the body somehow couldn't do it anymore, and then we had to cancel 3 or 4 shows, which we now, on this last tour in last summer, we played back again. In this case, everything is fine. I'm feeling good, and that's important.
That's great. Already, how many songs have you?
Oh, we wrote a lot of songs already, and we're right in the middle of pre-production. And when we go home, after in 10 days or so, in 2 weeks, we go in December into the studio and keep working on the new stuff, and next year we keep going and to produce this next album, and we probably will do it for some part at home and maybe some stuff in America. You know, we take it, depends on, in the end of the day, who will be the producer, or if we work with one producer, if we work with different producers, you know. That's all open. We talk to different people right now, and